Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these red velvet brioche buns. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a large mixing bowl, and into your mixing bowl place in your strong white bread flour and the salt, then mix the two together until they're combined. Once they're combined, you can then go ahead and add in the remainder of your ingredients, which is the yeast, the sugar and cocoa powder, then not forgetting to add in your butter, followed by your eggs and your milk. And then you'll also want to add in your red food colouring, and then mix on a low speed to start with, working your way up to a medium high. So mix on low for around 2 to 4 minutes, and then on a medium high for around 6 to 8 minutes, or until the dough comes together and pulls away from the bowl, looking something like this. Once it has, you can then remove from the bowl and give it a brief knead on the work surface, bring it into a ball shape, place into a lightly oiled bowl and cover with cling film, and then leave somewhere warm for it to prove up. You're looking for it to double in size, so ideally the warmer the place, but not exceeding 30 to 35 degrees, as otherwise you may kill the yeast and then your dough will be no good because it will be dead. Once your dough has proved, you can then go ahead and knock the dough back. This is just a process of removing the gases that have built up in the dough during the first proof. It shows that all your active ingredients were active and fresh, so it's a good sign, and it should smell slightly yeasty, and this is completely normal. Bring it into a ball shape and then start to scale the dough. You'll want to equally divide it between, you can either do 8 or 10. I went with 8 as that's as many as I needed, but feel free to go for more, but you'll need to adjust the baking time. So scale your dough and then just round the balls of dough up, and I just do this by using my hands on the surface and just keep moving until I'm happy. You don't want to do it too much as you'll overwork the dough, but then if you don't do it enough, it'll also happen, the same thing will happen. Under or over kneading dough will actually kind of ruin it. So I recommend just doing until smooth, and once they are, place onto a lined baking tray which has been lined with just a piece of parchment paper, and then cover with cling film and leave somewhere warm until they can prove up. For some of these I did, so for 5 of them I just did plain, no decoration on top. Decoration, I don't mean decoration, but then on the other 3 that was left over, I just placed on some sesame seeds just as for flavour, and because a brioche bun is definitely good with sesame seeds, so I just dip the top of the dough in and then place it onto a tray. You'll want to leave some space in between each of them because they will prove up and you don't want these to batch together, you do want them to be independent. So after the second proof, you should notice that they have swollen and grown quite a bit. This is what you're looking for, and it's completely normal. Take an egg that has been loosely beaten and then just brush that egg over each of the buns. And once you have, you can then go ahead and place them into your preheated oven and bake them off. I recommend reading the blog post if you want to get all the information, as I will leave it all there. I don't really put it in the video, but I do put it in the blog post, so don't forget to check it out if you're interested. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description, there'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to my social media. But that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.